One worry woman don finally come out with full chest, come dey knack Peter Obi question for the interview wey AY conduct for am. The interview no be small question, dey knack Peter Obi, but this very woman, the woman dey para, the woman dey provoke, come dey knack Peter Obi question, come dey ask am say why you talk like this, why you talk like this. Na Peter Obi come stand gidigba, come dey answer all the question one by one, come dey state the reason why in dey talk one particular thing and wetin in wan do and wetin e no go do. When they elect am, make una watch the video. As una dey watch the video, make una share, make una like, make una subscribe. Thank you.
So when in 2022 you got dey shout a new Nigeria, I know that I hear from Papa God very well. So my question to you be say, number one, make I first confess one thing. No, I no 100% support you. Yes, na Jowore be my man. But all my children can be said to you. And as a good mama when I see, I support my children anyhow.
How are your children?
But my question be say, when did I don't say support you first? You tell me say, I think will be your mentor. How can somebody when he spend our 16 billion, he pay company 16 billion, they don't give us darkness. You say now your mentor. How can somebody when he sell 97 property for free and no property collapse? People when they do work for them, they become jobless and hopeless. You say now your mentor, so you can answer me that question. Then the other woman are not going to like you. You tell me that you enter office, you not go prove these people when you teach everything from us. My question to you, Augusta, when they are class,
very interesting discussion.
If Nigeria like your company, you can't give us to people since 1960.
And the record answer.
They got the manager, thief and something your children can't lose hope for life. You can't get opportunity to collect them back. You say you don't go, put people in place, make them collect our money from them. That is one question. Then the other question we say, a senator, House of Rep, governor, only 8 years now that they serve for office. The money when they pay them, it pass money when they put for education. And yet the education now be the future of our children. When do you go do about that salary? Because everybody must collect minimum wage. No head passes one head. Then how can they spend only 8 years for office? They go come collect pension for life. And yet my papa and mama, when you suffer for 35 years, you know they pay them. Even the peanut one that they pay them for retirement, they go queue up, go even die in the process. Who does that? So you see this money when they give them for House of Assembly, when they make them they chief, they do everything to enter into power. We want slack and down to minimum wage. Every allowances, we go put that for police, we go put that for military, we go put that for school. Go look at our school. Children go they sit down for exam water, they go primary school. Is that select when you go school? Now so primary school be, like that water that they learn, like that they do secondary school. Una come turn our children to non-necessity. Una come say make they not do yahoo yahoo. If una not change things, I go tell them make they do yahoo yahoo the more. In fact, none of una make they go come to do yahoo yahoo for their house. All of them make them
the aggression,
my brother.
No, my
brother. Let that church that you not the shame. I'm not ashamed for you. And the attention and the shame for Nigeria. You know why? Because we are intelligent. We are smart. Everything when we need to become a great nation that God give us to us. But our kids don't be like the woman when they sell rapper for market. If they go into the country, they're right. Now,
can you let him answer the question? Can you let him answer the question? Huh?
And then he answer it.
Okay. Excellency.
Mama, make you cool down.
If I had known, I would not end it. Not say the same time, don't they up. Let me say, I did one time. If I not say, someone they come, I would not end this thing. When we want to enter, this guy, I would not pass this interview. Okay. Mama, make a try small. You have every right to be annoyed. You have every right to be upset. We are upset. The country has all the potential for being a very great nation. And it's a great nation. This country has helped South Korea to pay salary. Malaysia is thriving today. But Malaysia once came here to take our palm oil in 2021. Malaysia, despite having a population of less than 50 million, living on about 290-something thousand square kilometers of land, for about 300,000 square kilometers of land. It exports about $290 billion, when our own was just about 30. So we're using 10% of what they did. That's why I say the country is not productive. It's not productive because over the years, the country has become a case where criminals have taken over. And all they do is to steal whatever it is. And they're stealing it today. That's why I've shouted that those who are stealing our oil are people in government. Those who are stealing our commonwealth are people in government. And that's why we want to stop subsidies for everything and deal with it. I said we're a third country because we are not invested in education and everything. What I want to do, and I want Nigerians to trust me, is to stop the stealing. And that's why I give an example. This is Anambra State. Nobody since this campaign started has challenged anybody to go to Anambra State, where I served as a governor, and see whether their money is missing. I've been the only governor who have served a state in Nigeria. Apart from Yaradua, I left about 5 billion naira. I left 75, equivalent of 75 billion. Even if anybody wants to doubt, I left in cash $160 million, which you know the equivalent of what it is today. At 600 naira, that is 90 billion. And I did it from there. And at the same time, I left in naira over 30 billion. And nobody put a gun in my head. Every other person who left office the time I left had gratuity or pension. When they brought it for me to sign, it is on record. And I told my speaker, I served the people of Anambra State by the grace of God. It wasn't my power that I came there. I came by His grace. Whatever I am today, it is by grace of God, not by my power. And I will never abuse God's grace. But I'm going home, and I can say it to anybody. Anambra State government has not bought me a bottle of water since I left office 9 years ago. It's there. Nobody has paid me one couple. Every other place, they change their motto, they do anything. So that's why I want to start. I never said I support the thief. That's what I want to stop, and I'll stop it. What I said is that if you're not stealing, your wife and children are not stealing, those around you are not stealing, you stop it. I served the bank, can go and ask the bank. I have never defaulted in any loan. I have never taken their money. I was a director, chairman of Security and Exchange Commission. It's a federal government agency. You can go there and ask them every allowance, everything they paid me, whether it's housing, anything, motor, everything, I did not take it. They're here in Abuja. You can go to them. So I've remained that consistent. And I don't intend to change from it. It's even more critical now. I didn't say I will not probe or judge those who have stolen money. No. What I say and I stand by it, if you close your shop and chasing thieves, by the time you come back, you would have lost what is remaining in the shop because they will expire and you will lose customer. I'm a trader. Your shop has to be opened and you're getting more customers. And you make sure that you're selling the existing goods and don't spend more time in chasing thieves. Because whatever a thief is stolen, some of it they have spent, there's a likelihood you will not recover everything. I'll be very careful. What I want to stop is stop people from stealing any longer. Look at the government that came in and said they want to chase thieves. People stole more. I want to stop people from stealing any longer and then focus on tomorrow. No matter what you think Nigeria have lost, there's more. So you can get this for tomorrow. I'm a believer in tomorrow. Those who are consumed by yesterday and today will miss tomorrow. Tomorrow is a very dynamic thing. I want to change Nigeria by doing the right thing. Imagine if the present government has drawn the line, like I always say, and use the resources, including the borrowed resources, to invest in the future. It would have been better. In 2015, we were owing about 15 trillion. Our per capita is about 2,550. Today we are owing 75 trillion. Our per capita is 2,000. I would have doubled that by focusing on tomorrow. I want to fix education. I want to fix health. And that is why I said I'm not going to be consumed by tomorrow. So don't close your shop and be chasing thieves. Look at it tomorrow. God did not give us eyes to look back. He gave us eyes to look front. Everything I've learned in my life, whether to drive or to bicycle, they'll tell you, look forward. I've always looked forward. I don't look back. No matter what happens in the back. As for the person I said is my mentor, it's not a problem. Atiku remains a respected senior brother for the rest of my life. Even if my senior brother has his own fault or anything, he remains my senior brother. I always respect him because God allowed him to be my senior brother. And I respect that. What I said is that in this business of politics, that I pass through his name. If you are apprentice in what we call Igbo type of trading, you learn from too many people who have grouped you up, and when all of them goes, they settle you. You start the same trade and everything. You might not do this the way they are selling their own. You might be selling different things, you know. So that is where to go. I passed through his hand. I learned things from him. I respect him. I have so many things, and he will remain so. There's one or two other people who, apart through their end,